Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand up, stand up. Hey, y'all. Is there a heart in the house tonight? Who went to church with me today? Who was there with me? Y'all, I'm just getting home from church. I wore my all green, y'all. This is what I wore. Y'all, this is what I wore to church. Let me show y'all. This was my outfit today. Let me see. Oh, can you see like that? That was our shoes. Oh, hang those coats up for me. And y'all put all y'all shoes over there. Okay. How do you... Okay. Hang those up in that closet. Coats. Is there a heart? Is there a heart in the house? In my green purse, y'all. I don't know how to work these cameras.
Chuck is here.
Huh?
Chuck is here.
Okay, just a minute.
Just a second.
Y'all, these are my boots. Louis, turn this towards me.
Okay.
Hold it. Let me see. Okay, Chuck, can you come over there, stand over that way? Wait a minute. Let me get over here. Ray, give me that shoebox out my room. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you got somebody that's draining all of the energy out of you because they unhappy, leave that space and leave that area. Stop letting people drain and suck all of the energy out of you. Okay? Over on the side of my bed. On the side of my bed, baby. Please. Stop letting people come in your space and pull from you. If you already going through, you already dealing with issues and toxic situations, stop letting people come into your space and pull what you got. Because you got to let them know if you coming toxic and you don't want to better this situation, then I don't have nothing for you. That's a different thing if somebody coming in your space and not trying to pull from you, but every time you turn around, the only thing is they got negative energy for you. Baby. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it, because once they pull everything that from you, then they going about the business to the next person. He left. He left.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you was gonna come do it for?
I'm telling you. Come back here, chocolate. Don't let no, I don't care who it is. Mama, daddy, sister, brother. Because you know what the thing about it? You can get up and you can be feeling good in your spirit, and you can be doing just as fine. What you need to plunge on? Go on over there and do that, because it might be for Chuck. Go on, do that so I won't have to hear. And the thing about it is, the devil know. Let me tell you one thing. The devil know when you are in a space where you are guarding your. Sometimes you got to guard your space and your serenity and your happiness, because if you don't guard that, the devil is sitting on the sidelines, y'all, waiting to snatch it right from up under you. The devil do not want to see you happy. He do not want to see you in a place of peace. The devil's job is to keep us down, to keep us disencouraged, to keep us unhappy and stuff. And if you notice, the very ones that say that they with you and they for you, why is it every time you turn around, you can listen to what they saying and and let them pour off into you? But as soon as you speak the truth and something they don't want to hear, all of a sudden all the claws come out and they'll begin to snap at you. And you will say, all I said was such and such a thing, and you were saying the same thing I was saying. So what makes it any different now that I'm giving my input on it? So you always got that person that always want to tell you something and pour off into you what's going on. But soon as you come up with your opinion, and your opinion is not like they think you should have come at them with, all of a sudden that whole situation then did a U-turn and boomeranged on you. Have y'all ever been in a situation like that? You having this peaceful conversation with somebody and you didn't heard them out. You didn't listen to their story. And then you get your input. When you know anything, you have become the victim. You have become the person that they begin to lash out on. Now, tell me if you just need somebody to talk to, somebody to lash out on, somebody to lie to you. See, it come in different categories. Somebody to just say something that's going to make you feel good for the time being. Let me know what category you want me to fall into, so I won't end up being the topic of that conversation and you won't be pissed off at me by the time this conversation is over. I'm telling you, who is this? Ampro. Ampro. You will get to the point where you say, you know what? I'm not going to even say nothing. I'm not going to even give my input because I know how this is going down. I know what the outcome going to be. They're going to end up being mad and make it about me and get the throwing off on me. And then when you know anything, the energy that you did have feeling good and stuff in the day was going good. By the time you get through with that person, you be so frustrated and upset. And you be like, you know what? I'm done. But we keep on saying we done until the next time. We continue to let this person keep doing this. Huh, baby? Go tell Lewis. Go tell Ray. How long do we allow somebody to keep doing this because they are mother, our father, sister, brother, or a good friend? See, you're not going to keep coming disturbing my peace. I've just got out of church hearing a good message. And then I make a stop, get to talking about my grandchild's report card and schoolwork, and all of a sudden that turns off into who do I think I am? If you say you gonna do something with follow through, I'll be like, okay, how we get here? Wasn't we just talking about my grandbaby's report card? And all of a sudden, this whole thing then turned on me. Evidently, you saying something to me that's been on your heart, that you've been wanting to say for a minute now. So come on, let's get that all out. See, if you got a problem with me, then let me know what the problem is as a whole. Don't keep coming to me with bits and pieces of what you got a problem with me with. Let's go on and lay that out on the table and get that over with, so every time we have a conversation, we won't have to leave on this kind of energy. Because that don't work for me. I'm a person that's straight up and gonna tell you the truth. See, I need to hold on a minute, don't y'all go nowhere. Look, I done took my girl.
Yes, I was the world champion at skiing and won this cup. Now, which mommy or daddy would like to go? Why not?
Are you sure, Mummy Pig? You haven't skied for years.
It's just like riding a bike, Daddy Pig. You never forget. Here is the baby slope, Mummy Pig. I think I'm a bit grown up for the baby slope. Which way does this go?
Come on now, somebody.
Too cold.
Huh? Come on now, somebody.
He clogged the tub again.
The bathtub? Did you clean it out?
Grandma's gonna make him clean it up, but it's draining slowly, so I just said, there might be a lot of dirt and stuff stuck up in it. She wanted you to call the people and see if they can fix it tomorrow. What's the door?
Did y'all watch that out? What is
We
it?
didn't. We never used it.
Yeah, we got to stop letting people play with our peace. You don't have to do that. Because you know what? You can distance yourself from them people and love them from a distance. I don't care who it is. You are not going to continue to play with my peace and with what I worked so hard to get. And see, it's too many people that's running around here every day, going to sleep miserable, depressed, going through life miserable and depressed, waking up miserable and depressed. No, that's unnecessary. And especially if you're allowing somebody else to impose that on you. It is so unnecessary. Don't let nobody bring something off into your life that you have control over. Especially if you done already been in a situation where you should have been dead, you should have been gone, you should have been locked up in the crazy house, on the street, on drugs. If you fall into any one of them categories and now you good, you gonna turn around and let somebody come and disturb your peace hard as it took you to get back in line intact, get back on the train, and to rebuild your confidence, to rebuild your self-esteem. You done did all this work on yourself to better yourself, to be in a better place and in a better space in your life. And then you gonna let somebody that's already don't care nothing about this life, already depressed, don't do nothing but mumber and complain and mad and sitting around and hating on somebody else. You gonna let that person come and take you back? You crazy. No, what you can do is take several seats back. Work too hard for this, baby. Work too hard for this peace of mind. Work too hard with wetting my pillow at night with tears. Work too hard feeling like I was all alone and didn't have nobody. Work too hard feeling lonely. Work too hard building my self-esteem back up. Work too hard with telling myself you are somebody and you gonna make it. To let somebody else that don't even like theyself, that don't even love themselves, to come and take that away from me. You got the wrong person right here. And that's how every one of you ought to feel. Guard your peace. Guard your happiness. Guard your serenity. Don't let every and anybody in your circle, I don't care who they is, Everybody don't belong in your circle. Make your circle as small as possible. You do not need that many people around you to be happy, because the more people that are around you, the more alert you're going to have to be. The more you're going to have to watch your back. The more work you're going to have to do. Judas was right in Jesus' circle and betrayed him. He was one of the 12 disciples. And he betrayed Jesus while being intimate with him with a passionate kiss. That's why a lot of these rappers and stuff like that get killed, come to find out, it had to do with somebody in their own circle. We looking for outsiders to come for us. It ain't outsiders that's coming for us. It's your people, your friends, your family. Because they don't want to see you happy. Happy is one, but being happy and being free is one of a prized possession. Because everybody don't have it. Everybody ain't got it, don't know how to get it. So if you got it, guard it with everything you have. Because that's what the devil wants to steal. That's what he wants. If he can get you to sit back in a dark room and be depressed and unhappy, then he ain't got to worry about nothing else. Because he know you ain't got the time and energy to put into nothing else but feeling sorry for yourself. Woe is me. Woe is me. They did this to me and they did that to me and it's me and it's me. It's me. No, it's going to be you, because it's going to be you that's put out the circle. It's going to be you that cannot come around me into my house and I ain't coming to yours, because you ain't got nothing to offer me but a boomerang. And I'm not going to be a toilet for you to flush all of your trouble, frustration, and all of that down. I'm not going to be a toilet stool in a commode for anybody. Now, if you are the type of person that wants some help and want to be helped and can listen to some sound advice, then I'm your girl. But if you the type of person and you ask me something, are we supposed to be engaged in a conversation, and I say something that you don't like and you ain't feeling, and all of a sudden I become the subject and I'm the bad guy, then I'm not your girl. Because just as well as I can be that sweet Bridget, it's another side to me too. Trust and believe that. Don't take my kindness for weakness. But like I said, I work too hard for this peace of mind. Heart been broken, disappointed, turned against, misused, betrayed in every way. I'm a giving, loving person. I know who I am. And that's why you got to know who you are. Because if you know who you are, then you won't let other people treat you any kind of way. Look at that stomach I need. If you know who you are, you will not allow other people to treat you any kind of way. But see, we allow other people to treat us any kind of way because we don't know who we are. Once you know your worth, you gonna say, oh no, baby. You talking to the wrong person here. You must have thought you was going over such a person house. Because I don't have it for you. Not today, not tomorrow, not the next day, not never. Never, ever. See, I wouldn't put on this hat. The other hat I had on was the humbling hat. This hat right here will give you the business. Let me take y'all to another hat. This one will get with you on any level. See, my personality goes on what kind of hat I wear. And when I wear this one right here, I can dip out with you on a whole nother level. And I'll take you to where I've been before I got here. Understand me. Play me for anything, but please don't ever try to play me for a fool. Now, like I said, we got to stop letting people play with our feelings and our emotions and think that they can do that and walk away and leave you broken and leave you in a state of confusion. Did I say something wrong, or did I say something I shouldn't have said? No, you ain't. What you trying to do is fix it up for that person and make excuse for that person's behavior and how they came at you and why they came at you, and making all these excuses for them. Stop making excuses for people that don't need an excuse because they already have a motive. You hear what I'm saying? Stop making excuses for people that already have a motive. And you trying to fix it up for them. Well, you can't mind them because you know that person this, and they always have been that way, and they this and they that. They know how to change around the right people. I bet you when they go to work, they know how to act. When they go to them corporate meetings, when they going to the meetings at work, and they going someplace that they're gonna benefit from. I bet you they know how to act and how to talk to people and how to listen. So what makes me any different? Why you can't talk to me with respect? Why you got to come at me sideways? When I say something, I said the same thing this other person. I just heard this other person say to you, and you didn't come at them like that. Stop letting people take advantage of you. Say what they want to say to you. Do what they want to do to you. Act how they want to act and stuff when they in the vicinities of what belongs to you. You came to my house. You came to my house, but I got to abide by your rules? That's backwards, man. That's backwards. You in my car, but I can't say what I want to say, drive how I want to drive. I got to keep my eyes on the road and just listen to you air out what you want to air out, and listen to you talk to me how you want to talk to me. That's the same way in relationships. Stop letting people dominate you because they feel like they got the upper hand on you, because they bringing in more money than you, because they got a higher education. Friend groups. You in a friend group, but because you got more education than what I got, and you went to college and I didn't, then um, what you say has got to be right. And the last word belongs to you. No, because I feel like this. If you just book educated and you ain't got no street education, you don't. Because that's what we working on now. We working on the wisdom and knowledge out here in the street. Folks want to, do you know it is people that seek out people to hang with that is beneath them? Why would you want to hang out with somebody and deal with somebody else? You want to handpick people that's beneath you to make you feel like you are smarter, better, and you have all the answers. Who wouldn't want to be with somebody that's on their level or higher? That means you know more than I do and I can learn from you. Stop acting like you unteachable. Can't nobody tell you nothing else because you know it all. And you get mad when they come up with something that you ain't heard before, and then they try to cut you down to size and try to prove you wrong. Or pick up every book, or call every Google app it is to try to prove you wrong. Watch those people that's always trying to prove you wrong. It's a problem, y'all. When you got somebody, every time you have a conversation, before it's over with, they got to try to prove you wrong. If you didn't came up with something that's interesting, valid, something you didn't heard, don't never want to give you no credit. But they want all the props for everything. See, I'm going to take you there. I'm going to take you there. Because I was with a narcissist at one time. I come from the streets of South Central Los Angeles. And was raised in the church. And then ended back up in the church. So I know all sides. That's why I watch my audience. Y'all got to be aware of your audience. You got to be aware of who is around you, who's scoping you, who in it for your good. And if a person always got something negative to say about you, or always trying to find something negative about you, or always trying to prove you wrong, if it's in the littlest area, then you know what? That person is not for you. That's a problem for you. And you need to have them to remove themselves. I know a lot of y'all be wanting friends. A lot of people want that friend group. Got to have them friends. Oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. Have y'all met my friend? Oh, this is my friend. And that friend just sit back there. Hi. 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 You better be aware of them ones that's doing that little soft hi. See me, I can vibe with you on any level. I can go into a room with a bunch of rich folks and know how to act and talk like they talk. I can go in a room with middle class, act and talk how they talk. Poor folks, act and talk how they talk, but I don't talk down on them. And I know how to relate. But you got some folks don't know how to relate but on one level. And that's dangerous. I'm going to tell you why it's dangerous. It's dangerous because at any cost, they're going to try to intrude in your life and get in your head and try to brainwash you and make you think how they think. And eventually you stay around long enough, that's what you're going to do. Because the weaker vessel draws, the stronger vessel draws the weaker vessel into them. They suck them up. When you weak and you get somebody around you that's strong, they allow you to pour off into them until they begin to get that control over you. And then once you start feeling good and getting back into your self and stuff like that, that stronger person expect for you to give all props, honor, and praise to them, because before you met them, you was down here. Now that you met them, you up here. And so all glory, praise, and honor go to them. Now you owe me. You see what I'm saying? How it work? No, I don't owe you nothing but a thank you, sister, for helping me. Ain't that what we there for? To be helpers one to another? So after I get good and I get back on balance, mean I owe you? And some folks you can never repay. They gonna keep bringing up what they done for you. And that's why you hear the saying, what you want me to do? Give you an arm or a leg? If you done something for me, I don't need you to keep throwing up in my face what you done for me. If you did it from your heart. See, this little girl right here, when I get on here and I get to talking loud, she want to talk louder than me. If you do something for me, from your heart, and every time I turn around, you throwing it up in my face, no, you didn't do that from your heart. You know why you did that? You did that to get accolades, to get props, get a pat on the back, for me to air out all over the land and the nation who did it, and oh, I owe everything to them. I don't owe nothing to nobody but God, baby. I don't owe you nothing. Because somebody else did it for you. But now you gonna throw up in my face what you did for me? That's like when I loan people money. If I know you can't pay it back, I don't even look for it back. I give you what I can afford to give you because I'm not looking to be repaid. And I'm not going around telling everybody what I loaned you and what I gave you and how I brought you out. That ain't how God bless you. God bless you by being silenced. Let God reward you. Let God bless you. Because he can bless you far better than any man can. I don't need everybody to know what I got anyway. Because if I'm running around telling everybody else what I done gave you and how I done paid your bill, it's somebody else going to be in line next looking. Oh, you know, but you be paying people bills. All you got to do is give her a sad story. She a sucker for a sad story. If God don't tell me to do it, I ain't doing it anyway. A lot of times we do things just to be doing it, just to be recognized. Recognize yourself. Celebrate yourself. Don't nobody know you better than you know yourself but God. You know who you are. Oh, well, I forgot a lot of us don't know who we are. That's why we're looking for somebody else to tell us how great we are and who we are. Oh, well, you know they say I'm the best. He say I'm the best he ever had. He lied to you because he don't know what he's going to get. So unless he getting ready to leave here or she getting ready to leave here, stop letting folks lie to you and then you believe it. You better know who you are yourself. See, I know y'all can tell that somebody got me on a roll today. You right. Got out of church and got attacked by the enemy. Something that was unexpected. But see, I know how to get rid of all of that. Cause I got 2 feet. Got these boots on that I wore today. And I know how to use them to walk right on out. Walk out of my past into my future. Yep. And close the door behind me. But some people will sit there and listen and then question their own self and then leave in a state of confusion, a state of depression. No. Not doing that anymore. Don't have the energy for that anymore. And you should neither. I listened to enough of all that bickering back and forth on YouTube. Every station you turn to, and mother F for this, mother F for that, that beat is, that old bald face mouth girl is, and that old traveling. I mean, they're saying words worse than that. Don't go over to her channel, because that means you ain't rocking with me and you ain't rolling with me. And if you going and you in the bushes, and it's amazing I'm up under my plant, ain't it? In the bushes. If you going up, my phone is holding up the bushel. And y'all be on YouTube like that. Let me put this plant on there. Let me show y'all how y'all be. I'm just peeping in on such a person's channel. I can't respond, because if I respond and tell them they right about something, then somebody gonna see my name up there and go back and report to the person that owned this channel that I'm rolling with and say I was in the chat. And I don't want nobody to know I was in the chat. But you know I'm 56 years old and I'm 76 years old and I done been raised and I'm grown. They don't know who I am because this is YouTube. I ain't never met them in person, but I don't want them to be mad at me. I got an iPhone, but I don't know how to start my own channel. So I'm going to just keep on riding with this person, even though I don't agree with what they saying. And see, that's how we work. Get out the bushes. If you want, I don't know how I get off of what. Yeah, I'm talking because I'm still talking about how we allow people to control us. If you on somebody's channel, on YouTube, on somebody's page, and you see this, you hear this somebody every day cutting somebody else down, and knowing we all human, and knowing if that was you, what that thing would do to you mentally. We are human, and you sitting there listening to this person that's over this channel calling this other young woman that got kids every name but the child of God, talking about their kids, their dead kids, the live kids, their mama, their daddy, and all this, and you know it ain't right, but you sit there and you listen to it. And you don't tell them it's right. You might as well be saying it yourself. You just a bigger part of that than the person is that's doing it. Because for one thing, you egging them on and you making them think that it's okay when it's not. It's not okay, y'all. Young women, it's not okay. Older women that's on these channels that's sending in your super chat so somebody can call your name out. Sitting on the channel waiting on somebody to call your name. Call your own name. Say my name, say my name. Call your own name. Sometimes I turn to some of these channels and they be cussing so bad, these women, and talking about each other until I be laying up in my bedroom jacket. Oh my God. And every time I check, the conversation get harder and harder. I ain't never seen so many women with the vocabulary. I don't even consider it a vocabulary. With they nasty mouths. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna say it. Bridget gonna say what she got to say. Talk worse than men. It's a lot of women I done heard in these chats. If I was a man, ain't no way in the world. If I was a single man, you couldn't be on my arm. I wouldn't be taking you around my family talking like that. I don't even want you talking like that because I know if I get with you eventually, that same vocabulary is coming from my throat. I know what's in you already. And then got the nerve to say, I'm waiting on my husband. You got to first know how to talk to one in order to get one. Because a whole lot of these men will hurt some of these women's the mouth they got, baby. The mouths I didn't heard on YouTube. See, Facebook don't let you talk like that. But, yeah, I mean, y'all don't even know each other. And then you scared to go and look at somebody else's channel or either comment in the chat because somebody gonna see your name. And then the thing about it, you worried about them seeing your name. And when they come on, they channel come on, you can't even see their face. You don't even know what's behind that black screen in that circle. You don't know who you talking to. You worried about them seeing your name, but they won't even show you their face. What kind of foolishness is that? What kind of mindset you got? You sitting up there wondering. You don't even know who you sending your money to. All you know is you got a name, a cash app, and a credit card. You see me. Y'all see me. When I go live, I go live. I ain't never even tried to figure out how to get behind that circle. Because I want y'all to look in my eyes. I want you to know when I'm upset. I want you to know when I'm happy. I want you to know what's going on. Get to know me. For me. So it lets me know the same way you talking about somebody else behind that little circle that's beeping like a heartbeat. You got something to hide. And I tell you no lie. I tell y'all no lie. This morning, see, I usually go to sleep with TD Jakes on. But this morning, I fell asleep last night on YouTube. And on my TV, I got it on YouTube. And one thing come on after the next. Listen to this, y'all. So, whatever you go to sleep with on, have y'all ever experienced that? You wake up and you dreaming about that same thing that's on TV? See, that's because when you sleep, you at such a vulnerable state in your life where that's why God got angels watching over us and surrounded us, because the devil is going to always be there with his imps too and looking for a way to get in and to enter the mind. Because if he can enter the mind of an individual, then he got room to work. And the thing about it, what we don't realize when we're around negative people and a whole lot of negative stuff that's coming in and out, and we allowing a lot of negative stuff in our spirit, you don't have to act out on it then. That stuff get in your spirit and it begin to lie dormant in your spirit. And when I say dormant, it just sits there until it's time, the proper time to rise up, to try you. And the devil wants to get, if he can get off into your spirit. And that's why when you go to sleep, you can wake up with the same thing that's on TV. So pray for yourself and anoint yourself before you go to bed, and ask God to put a hedge of protection around your mind so nothing can enter in. And ask God to always guard your mind. And don't go to sleep with anything on TV. Now, let me tell y'all what happened to me this morning. I usually go to sleep with TD Jakes on, right? So that's nothing but preaching and stuff going through my mind. And God had already been dealing with me with this YouTube and these different channels where it's just negativity, channel after channel. They cussing each other out. They never letting up. They study talking about the same person and then claiming to be helping the person. How you gonna be helping? How you gonna help me and expect for me to listen to what you got to say when you've been dogging me out for 2 years? Or you always got my name in your mouth in a negative way and throwing your back out because you so tickled behind it. Did you see this? Did you see that? Just obsessed. That's an obsession that some of these folks on this TV got with some people. Chocolate, don't try to talk louder than me. Y'all see she trying to talk louder than me. But I woke up and the spirit woke me up, and I felt like such a heavy, angry like spirit around me that was like unfamiliar to me, because I'm a happy-go-lucky person and I laugh. And it was something that was just uneasy, and it felt like it was demonic. And the first thing came to my mind was that the TV's still on YouTube. And you know, when you first wake up, you don't hear nothing and stuff like that because you're just getting up out there sleep and stuff like that. And I looked on TV, and it was one of the content creators just going at somebody. The Spirit of God told me, stop watching a lot of these channels because they demonic, and you ain't doing nothing but feeding your spirit a whole lot of negativity. And you know why I know that was God that told me that? Because when I was at work last week, now I'm a pleasant person at work. I always leave with almost $200 tip. And people can come in there drunk, talk crazy, anything, and I'm still polite to them. Kill them with kindness. This one woman was saying something to me, and when I knew anything, I had to read that woman from A to Z. Now, that ain't me. Not unless you trying to play me for a fool. Not unless you coming at me like a sidewinder going left. And I had to take a break and say, Bridget, where that come from? You ain't in South Central Los Angeles no more. You ain't banging no more. Where that come from? You ain't riding with East Coast Script no more. You rolling with Underground World of a pastor and first lady. Where that come from? That came from a lot of them channels that I be watching when them folks be going at each other like that with no compassion and no sympathy and just tearing each other down. That thing was lying dormant in me. And it rolls up on somebody that caught me off guard. By the time I got through reading that woman went to the back of the line. I wanted to find her and apologize. Because that ain't how I'm built. And you got to know how you built. And when you doing things and saying things that's not in your character and that's not you, ask yourself or check yourself and see what you watching and who you hanging around, baby. People will hang around you. The devil will send people in your circle and to hang around you and make it look like they for your good and for you to benefit off of and make it look like they got more than what you got when they ain't even got more than what you got. Because if they rich and you got peace and happiness, you automatically richer than what they are anyway. See what I'm saying? Because anybody can make $1. Anybody can make some money. See, that's where this hat come in at. Anybody can hustle the flow, but anybody can't be nice. Anybody can't be kind. Anybody don't have a heart and a soul for the people. And love. Love cannot be bought. Do you hear what I'm saying? Love cannot be bought. I can act like I love you, make you feel like you love, but if you really step back and look at the big picture, you ain't crazy. You can tell what I love. You can tell if I'm loving you, or I'm loving your money, or the situation that I'm in. Come on, y'all. That's why I said, guard your heart. Guard your peace. Guard your mind. Most of all, guard your tongue. Life and death in it, baby. And the power of the tongue. This little member, the smallest member of the body, the Bible says, can send you to heaven or hell. This right here, the saved many lives. It has taken many lives. The tongue. Don't let it be the cause of you being lost. Don't let it be the cause of you not having a personal relationship with God. Don't let it be the cause of you tearing somebody else down, killing somebody else's spirit, their self-esteem. Don't let it be the cause of you tearing somebody else's life apart, making them sad, depressed, feeling bullied, and have no reason to want to live. We have hurt a lot of people with our tongues and sent them home and caused them to do things that was detrimental to their own selves and don't even know it. We have let our tongues cause us to tear down and hurt a lot of children that did not deserve it. Give them low self-esteem. Make them feel unloved, unwanted. If you gonna tear somebody down, then if you woman enough to tear a person down and you say it's for their good, be woman enough to build them back up and don't leave them broken. holding on to broken pieces, shattering their world. Women go through enough already, and men do too, for us to continue to tear one another down. That's why we can't be a village. How can we be a village when everybody want to be a goat? My brother preached about that today. We living in a world full of goats, y'all. Do y'all know what the goat represent? Evil. We living in a world full of goats. And if we got a world full of goats, where are the sheep at? That means everybody want to be a leader. That's like on YouTube. That's why we can't get no kind of unity and no kind of togetherness, because everybody wants to be the goat. Everybody claiming the goat. Oh, she the goat. She the goat. She the goat. I don't want to be the goat. I can stay the sheep, because it's room for me to learn. It's room for me to grow. Eventually, I'm going to outgrow you. Everything that come fast ain't good, baby. You got to work for what you got. When you get things at a slow pace and get things slow, that means you put time and energy into it. And that means you rock that baby. And you cradled that baby. And you fed that baby the right thing. And guess what? It's going to stay with you. But when you get people just coming in, guess what? The same way they coming on to your channel, they going to leave your channel, and the next person that come along to say they the GOAT or sound good to them, they going to leave you, and then they going to go over here where this other GOAT is, and they just going to be hopping from place to place to place to place. I'm looking for loyalty. I'm looking for togetherness. I'm looking for somebody else that got an opinion too, that I can grow from. I'm looking to be with somebody else on my channel that I can help and talk to, for them to have their own channel, because I'm sure they got something more important to say than I can collaborate on, that they can bring to my channel and help build my channel. Go through the other channels. Maybe you'll learn something over there that you can bring home. But I'm not looking to be the GOAT so somebody can say, oh, she the one, she the one, she the one. But I'm looking to be the positive one. I'm looking for the one to make the difference. I'm looking for the one that when you down and you feeling low and you on your last leg, that you can come to my channel and you can get some encouragement, and you can leave here like you done been to church, and leave here saying that something positive was said that helped build my self-esteem, helped made me feel like I am somebody, that I am not forgotten, that God loves me and he forgives me, and I haven't done anything so bad that I cannot be forgiven for, and what I done, somebody else done it too, and I'm not in this all by myself, and I'm not being judged. And I'm looking for somebody to say, they love me. Do you realize this people that be on here ain't had nobody to tell them they love them in years, have not had nobody to wrap their arms around them in years and tell them that you are somebody? Come on, y'all. Holla at your girl. Tell me if I'm lying. That's why you get so many people pour off into this YouTube channel, because they looking for something to believe in and somebody to believe in. And the thing about it, we as people in human nature, you gonna latch on to something, whether it's good or bad. That's like our children when they ain't getting it at home. No love, no hugs, nobody telling them they love them. The first person they see on the outside that give them that, that's who they gonna latch on to, y'all. And the cold thing about it, it don't cost nothing. It's free. But we so set in our ways until they already know it. They already know it. I ain't got to keep saying it. I ain't got to keep saying it. But you want somebody to keep on putting you up on a pedestal and to keep saying your name. Say my name, say my name. But you can't say it to your own kids. You can't say it to your own spouse, your own mother or father. We treat people on the outside better than we do our own family. That's why I say, because we got the same blood, don't make us family, baby. Because that's who you catch the most hell from. People on the outside treat you better than your family do. You know why? Because family... When a player, a ball player, or a singer is in his own country, own city, he respected in a different city better than he is in his own. And he's singing the same song. Don't play with me. I listen to some of these people on this YouTube channel. I'm like, you know what? Going live 4 and 5 times a day. And they saying the same thing about the same person. And saying that I'm trying to help them. If you call that help, if you trying to hurt me, Lord have mercy on me when it comes a time when you trying to hurt me, if that's helping me. Lord, protect me. If everything you saying, all this mean stuff is trying to help me, please, please don't ever try to hurt me. Because you going to sure enough kill me then. Do we not realize that everybody don't have tough skin? Everybody can't handle this that y'all throwing out on YouTube. Eventually it comes a breaking point, y'all. And the thing about it, what y'all don't understand is that individual that you doing this to ain't got to be the person that handle you. It can be somebody on these YouTube channels that love this content creator or somebody else just that much that it hurts them to see you keep on infringing on this person and keep on. Let me show y'all something. I'm going to show you a demonstration. Hold on. Just a minute. Y'all ain't got no real salt. I ain't got no real salt. Y'all, it's like this. Let me show you what we doing to each other. See, I got an open wound right there. I got an open wound, right? And this is salt. This pink salt. And every day, 3-4 times a day, I'm steady pouring salt into an open wound. Every day, 4-5 times a day. Never letting it heal. And you study coming for me, study coming for me, study coming. What you think that's going to eventually do to that open wound if you continue to pour salt in it? We are like whales. Whales are the only animals that eat their own wounded. They're wounded. So stop being the salt on YouTube that's pouring into open wounds. The open wound of the heart of a person with low self-esteem. The open wound of a person that feel unloved. The open wound of an individual that feel all alone. The open wound of an individual that feel motherless to a child. The open wound that feels like they have nothing to live for. The open wound of an individual that feel like they have nothing else to give. Stop. We better than that. Excuse me. Are we not better than that? What if the roles was reversed? And the thing about it, we got so many hurting people that tune into this YouTube. And they feel controlled. And they feel like they got to go along to get along. Well, when you come over here to take a ride with Lady B, Underground World of a Passing First Lady, you ain't got to go along to get along, because if I'm saying something or I'm posting something that you don't agree with, that you feel like is hurting somebody else, then let me know. Check me. But let me know in a respectful way. Don't come on my channel all on the what they call the community board trying to check me. Because I know when you call yourself checking me, and when you call yourself, trying to correct me and trying to help, I'm help Bridget get it right, because I know she probably didn't think it looked like this, but it looks, people ain't gonna look at this right. See, you got to go in this thing how you gonna end up. And that's what I want to do. I said, Lord, when I go into this YouTube, I said, I don't want to go into it with negativity. When I was posting Brianna, and I was just posting, but I wasn't going on there saying, oh, she this and she that and she deserved this, she deserved that. I'm trying to look at both sides. Then I'm reading comments from both sides. And then there was some things I didn't even want to heart because I didn't agree with. And you can't get caught up in the comments like Coco say, don't read the comments, cuz. Don't read the comments, Lele. See y'all, she getting caught up with the comments. Lele, you can't read the comments. That boy told Lele, you can't read the comments. And that's the most gold he gave us besides the gold on his teeth. That was a jewel. You can't get caught up in the comments, because if you do, you will lose focus and lose yourself in the comments, because your channel will go from what you was originally talking about, what you meant for this channel to be, into the comments. And that's why I say it's a content creator on here that read nothing but comments, and they such negative comments, so it gives her no other choice but to focus on these comments. We talking about letting somebody control your happiness, your whole situation, after you didn't work so hard to rebuild yourself. Stop letting anybody in your circle, stop letting anybody come and snatch that away from you or creep in. We talking about the different hats you wear in different situations. You can be just fine, doing good, and then it take one person to come and mess that whole thing up for you. Mess your whole day up. Not here. I was with my ex-husband for 32 years, married for 27 years. Oh yeah. And I seen it all. I went through it all. I had to redo it all over again after being married for 27 years. And my prayer was, Lord, I don't want to come out this the next angry black woman, because we got too many of them already. You got to, somebody, who is it, somebody? You got to guard your mind, body, and soul at all times, because that's what the devil is looking to take from you, because if he can get it, he got you. And we talking about when you go to sleep at night, if you got to sleep with your TV on, stop going to sleep with this negative stuff on TV that's getting in your spirit. Turn on you a Christian channel. Turn on something that is positive. We already got enough negative in the world. My brother preached about today about it's goats all over, and he said what? Since he preached about goats, and we living in the goat season, he said, now watch and see. Don't you start seeing like signs and posters of goats and t-shirts and symbols and stuff like that. He said first it was skulls, because skulls represent death. And a lot of people, young people, was wearing these t-shirts with skulls. You better know the representation of things and what things mean before we run out and buy it, because it is the style. You can't get everything that's in style, because one thing about the devil, he got a hidden agenda in just about everything that's being put out on the market here that our young people buy. And we don't even know it. And when he was talking about the goat, and everybody wants to be a goat, a leader, and nobody wants to be the sheep, and nobody wants to follow, the first thing came to my mind, y'all know YouTube, the first thing came to my mind when they was talking about who was the GOAT, YouTube. I'm like, they fighting over position of who is the GOAT. Now, if the world full of goats and the GOAT is the leader, are there no followers? Are there no sheep? Whoever said it was something was wrong with somebody following? Well, you lying to yourself. It is followers. So we got followers that got a false representation on these channels. People be saying, I'm not a follower. I'm not a follower. I ain't following nobody. Well, you know what? When I look at my Facebook channel, it say I got 246,000 followers. My YouTube say I got almost 3,000 subscribers. So somebody is following somewhere. They talking about, oh, I got 1 million followers. I got 1 million followers. So while you sitting up there talking about, I ain't no follower, I don't follow nobody, I ain't no punk, I ain't no this, I ain't nobody's punk. Don't make you no punk because you follow. It just means that you preparing yourself to become the next leader. But I would hope you wouldn't want to be a leader up under somebody that's dishing out a whole lot of negativity. Because first of all, they're not going to allow you to be a leader. Because they are the goats. And that's why they can tell you who channel to tune into, who's not to tune into. And that's why, guess what? You in the bushes. Look, I'm a leader, but I'm still in the bushes. I'm a leader, but I can't comment on nobody else's channel. I'm a leader, but I can't let nobody know I'm in the bushes. I'm a leader, but I can't let nobody know that I'm on this other I can't comment on nobody else's channel, but I'm a leader. Look, I'm in the bushes, but I'm a leader. I'm a leader, but I'm a leader in hiding. I got to hide behind this black screen in this circle. I know who you are, but you don't know who I am. You sending me your money and you still don't know who I am. You cash apping me, but you don't know who I am. So I'm gonna keep you in suspense. Don't you know? It's a saying, it's a true thing that things that's kept in secret and in hiding is so much more exciting than things that are put on the table. Because in the last days, the Bible say men would rather believe a lie than the truth. See, it ain't no fun in the truth. It's nothing exciting when I tell you a true story. It seems like it's more exciting when I tell you a lie and I add on to it and I dramatize that thing. Or I'm acting out of character and I'm giving you all this negative energy. You rather tune in to something like that. But when I'm giving you my truth, and when you see me for who I am, and I'm letting you see the full of me, then there's no excitement in that. And see, that's what I'm here. I'm here to give y'all my truth, who I really am. I ain't got to hide behind no circle. Now, I ain't gonna get on here looking any kind of way. I'm gonna have myself did up some kind of way. I might not have on some eyelashes sometime and lipstick, but I ain't got time for all of that. Y'all need to see me and I want to see y'all. And that's why somebody got to show me how to work this camera to bring you on. And don't be coming up on here on no circle. My God. And then a lot of us insecure. Because they telling us, I know what she look like. She ain't putting that camera on her. Because she probably look like a dog. I bet you she look like a dog behind that camera. I bet you her house is so dirty behind that camera. I bet you her kids look like some apes behind that camera. Why do y'all do each other like that? Unnecessary. Stop. I wonder what the YouTube channel would look like if all this negativity turned into positivity and we start speaking so good about one another and helping one another's channels to grow and get along. Have you ever wondered what that would look like? Now here's Grandma Hollow, a 97-year-old woman. And I posted some videos up there. And I'm talking about pray for the family. And if you don't want to give, then don't give. But don't be running around talking about it. But these people is going through hell because of the love of money. Too many people counting them few dollars that she made. Them few dollars that about 10 folks had to live off of. Now you already know how much it's gonna cost you to live a comfortable life. Now when you got 7 or 8 more folks up in the house that's helping take care of you, why do you think you got? How people think you got hundreds of thousands of dollars left? Not so, baby. Not so. Don't work like that. And I'm going to tell the individuals that follow me, if y'all want to donate, don't let nobody talk you into not doing it. And if God put it on your heart, then don't miss out on your blessing. Because the devil ain't going to never tell you to give nobody nothing unless it's something bad. Some bad advice. So don't let nobody persuade you. If you had planned on giving, then give. Stop counting what you think she already got, thinking it's going to be some left. If it's some left in, no, that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. If somebody is left, it's okay for the family. Mm-hmm. We all know they ain't living up in no big old mansion and no 2- and 3-story house and getting out, going to the car with no suicide doors. We know they ain't rolling like that, y'all. So go on, give to the GoFundMe now. I'm on the fence when it comes to the grandson. I'm on the fence. Not he say that he said she was gonna buy him a liquor store. If y'all want to pull off into the liquor store, then do that too. That was her wish. That's what she said she was gonna do. And people gonna be coming in from everywhere to go to her services. And now these people has got to watch their back and stuff, not knowing who gonna be there. And can't mourn in peace because for what reason folks want to have you scared and looking over your shoulders? I don't get it. For what and why? What did that girl do to anybody when she got to be looking over her shoulder?
I know you don't have time to read parenting books or parent.
And I think the granddaughter is so funny. The one that cooked. She'll get you right. And that's should have been the representative of the family. The granddaughter that cooked. She'll come on here and get you right. She will get you right. But yeah, I've been on here earlier today. I had videotaped the service at church, and now I've been on here for an hour. So I'm finna to go and get off now and tend to my grandkids. I thank you so much. New York City finest. Yeah, okay, girl. And Ampro. Somebody, thank you guys for coming in, joining me, and I'm trying to get together some literature and stuff because I want to start having some kind of women's study where I can come on here and have some like a Bible study, or outreach for women where we can talk and throw out questions, answer them, and just be positive and don't have to worry about it being thrown back up in your face on another channel and stuff, because I'm here for the positivity and the greatness of us all, y'all. I want you guys to know I love you. I appreciate it. If it wasn't for y'all, it wouldn't be me. God first, but you guys are the ones that keep me encouraged and help my channel to grow. It's not me by myself. It's people like you guys that come on with positivity that make me feel like once I get off of here that I have touched somebody and I have done something. And before I go, I just want to have a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, I come before you thanking you and praising you for your goodness and your mercy, your love and your kindness. Lord, I thank you, Lord, for this YouTube channel. I thank you for each and every woman, a man, boy, and girl that joins the channel. Lord Jesus, I pray that I have said something that would help each and every one touch their hearts. Lord, I ask you to put a hedge of protection around each and every one that come on this channel and let them know that they are great and they are loved. In your name, bless them and protect them. And I love you, dear God, and I love you, YouTube channel. I love you, family. Love you, pink hearts. See you later, girl.